Oh.
Hey, Wayne the Wordtoons guy here. If you can write, you can draw. And well, this is the fast frog. Okay, so I'm going to write it fast, like that, kind of flicking it. Helps the whole picture look fast. And then if you look here how it got the G, the bottom of the G, sort of like that. Now, start off with the I, straight there. And then another one, and connect it up there. Right. Okay, now see the G, it sort of follows up under the R. That's the way this one works, so we can bring it in, nice curve like that. And I'm going to add a little smile sort of line there, so it looks pretty cool. Alright, and then the straight of the R, it just comes straight down and in like that. Pretty easy, and oh, it looks like a frog. Now actually, the first Wordtoon that I came up with was dog, and then I did the letter D into duck, and then baby, and then I think it was frog I tried after that, and I tried for ages and I couldn't make it work. And I eventually made it work, but a completely different way. Frog was looking in the other direction than this one. It's kind of okay, I like it, and it's in the ebook that you can download from the Wordtoons.com site. But just recently I came up with this one, and I don't know why I never thought of doing it like this before. I don't know. Anyway, so there we go. We're getting there pretty close. And you throw his little other arm right there, and do the thumb ones first. It just like that, and it makes it just easier to sort of know where to draw. And then the longer one in the middle, and then a shorter one. There we go. Okay, and little nostrils there, makes him look right. Now here, we're going to make his leg. So we start with this cross section of the F, and I just find it easy to draw back into that line. Connect it up like that, smooth it. Okay, and then coming back like that, because frogs have got really buff, muscly legs. All right, and then a little knee and straight out like that, and then again we're going to get the little muscly calf, and then now long, skinny, and then the middle one longer, nice and straight, and then the other one connected up like that. So it's like he's straight like that, so it makes him look fast. He's really jumped hard, thrown himself forward. And then, yep, get that like that. Now, start from here, come down kind of out a little bit, curve it back up to, give the muscles on that leg. Okay, here. And again, we'll start off with one, long, straight, middle one, done. And then the other one there like that. Okay, well, he's looking it up a little bit, his tummy there. Okay, just got that right. And okay, well, he's pretty much done, but let's draw his eyes. He's going fast, so he's looking where he's going. Leave the little glint in his eye, and let's give him some action lines and some speed lines. Gonna flick it out, flick, and so he looks nice and fast. There we go, and there he is, the fast frog. And this is the flirty frog. Okay, so write the word just now. See how I did that G? It's kind of doesn't match up like it did before. So if that happens, so we can turn it into this flirty frog. So, but let's do the eyes a little different. she's got kind of eyelids, yeah. And then now the top parts of the eyes, up like that. We can make them kind of quite big and bulgy. There we go, and then because she's flirty, I'm going to throw on some eyelashes. There we go. Okay. Now this G, what we do, just connect it up like that. And we've got that line there. How are we going to do with that? Well, I'm just going to turn that into a really simple kind of lip. Funny looking frog lip. Lipstick on a frog. Okay, and then just connect it up like that. So that's one way of fixing the G, because on this frog Wordtoon, everything falls into place really easy except that part of the G. Gonna make her little butt a little bit smaller and rounder there. But yeah, that part of the G is the only thing that doesn't fall into place so easily. So I came up with some different ways to make it work. So that's why we ended up with the 4 frogs of the Pondopolyps. A bit of a random story name, but just having a little bit of fun. And so here we go again. Start with the thumb, thumb in, and then long straight in the middle, and there we go. And she's got a sort of the front hands, legs or whatever they are, close together. Now again, so what I'm going to do is her legs are a little bit different. Starts connecting up to the F like that, but not straight. She's got them bent back. She's not near as fast as the fast frog. There we go. And then we want to give a little bit of a muscly calf. And there, take your time and you can get that little muscle there. And now we come to this other part. Now just curve down like that, connect up. And that's I guess the curve of her calf. Now this one around, this is very similar to the first frog, almost exactly the same, I guess. So you can draw the frogs all a little bit different, but the same pattern. There we go, connected. All right, and I better give her other foot. Long, straight in the middle, and then connect it up again. All right, what's next? Okay, well, her eyes. And so she's kind of flirty. She's interested in who's looking at her. So she's looking back, kicking her legs up. There we go. Nice big round eyes with a big white glint in them there. She's got some action lines and she's jumped up a bit there. All right, so there's the flirty frog. Now I'm going to give her a bit of ground underneath. She's not jumping too high. And some grass. Okay, the alternative frog. Yeah. You know, alternative is the thing now. You can say anything and it can mean something else. Pretty random, ridiculous stuff. So, then, as far as that goes, we can call a log a frog in this idea of alternative facts. So this is an alternative frog. Okay, there we go. That's an alternative frog. Okay, now, here we go with the fat frog. This is a really fun one to draw, and it solves another problem with the way the G goes. So, a bit close, but that's all right. So watch, here we go. Well, I could make it work the other way. So what I'm going to do is a little bit more like that. So when your G's curved up a bit more like that, I don't know. Well, it's good because we can turn it into the fat frog. We start here, and there we go. That gap there is the cheek, and let's give him a big fat lip at the bottom, like that. And now we're back to doing the same pattern as we've done with the other frogs. Give some nostrils, and then but the other ones I started on the eyes, but this one, and then I make these a little bit rounded out, the eyes, so his eyes are kind of a bit more bulgy and fat. I started on his mouth in this one because it becomes the focus of getting that right. Okay, now here, let's nice big round curve. Keep thinking, you know, how can we make him look a bit fatter? All right, and connect the F up. That's actually one of the best parts that solved this whole frog, is what to do with that F. And when I thought of making the circle part just connect up, it worked, it fell into place. Okay, so here we go. His little skinny little arms, but give him fat little fingers. Just adds to his character. Connect that up. Okay, and his other skinny little arm out there. Thumb, you see the pattern, makes it easy, and fat little fingers, but still the middle one's longer. Could have been a little bit fatter, but that's all right. Okay, so now I'm going to do these legs a little bit different. So, very simple, down around the bottom of the F, and that's kind of done. Connect up his, try and put a little bit of a fat tummy in there. Okay, and now this is kind of a simpler finish for the leg. So, yep, got the foot like that. There we go. And to keep this one easier, look, he's got both legs like that in behind. So there's just a hint there, and just a little hint of the other foot from behind there like that. Okay, and then finish off with his eyes. And there we go. Tiny little glint in his eyes there still. And how about some action lines from his jump? There we go. He's fat, but he's a frog, and so he can still jump. There we go. And I'm just going to show that he doesn't jump very high off the ground. A few more action lines. There we go. The fat frog. All right. So here we go. It's the fail frog. Here we go. Now what happens here is people do G with a loop at the bottom, or a really tight loop. It can even loop all the way around. It can make it feel like, oh no, it's not going to work, but it's okay. So let's come straight here to the eye. Do the eyes, get them done out of the way. And now, we're looking at the G. How are we going to fix it? It doesn't connect up, but it does. However the loop goes, we're going to turn it into a tongue. So if it goes all the way around, we just continue it around. Like that. So however your G is ended up, you can turn it into, maybe the flirty lips, or a tongue that's flying out of the frog's mouth. So, but like on the fast frog, that's the easy one to aim for, to just make sure that the bottom of the G doesn't loop up too much. But if it does, you can just turn it into one of these other frogs, like here, the failed frog with his tongue flying out randomly, missing the fly. So there we go. Thumb. So if you're drawing all these frogs, after drawing well, 3 real frogs, and not about the alternative frog. You know, you'll easily be able to remember how to draw, you know, cartoon frogs. And again, just a simple leg behind and just a hint of the other foot, you know, other foot behind like that. And let's throw his eyes. He's looking, he's focusing real hard, but, you know, randomly he's still missed this fly that's buzzing around. Here we go, just a black dot with wings is the easiest fly to do. And a bit of a trail and some action lines. There we go, the failed frog. Okay, thanks for watching that one. If you're still here, you're awesome. And extra nachos to you. So subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you think of the random story, and eat more fruit.